Referee sounds for the bell. Kindred Essex meets longtime rival Kast. This match originally scheduled as a three-way dance with the 8-bit boss battle Brohemoth. Brohemoth unable to attend this show. Weather conditions kept him from attending. Hopefully we'll see Brohemoth in the near future. Ohio, Michigan, and surrounding states covered in snow. And you see the size and power advantage of Kindred Essex. Essex, a complete monster in every sense of the world. Kast now going to kicks, trying to break the big man down. Essex having none of it. I gotta tell you, being in the ring with Essex would probably be the last thing anybody wants to do. Just looking at the man, his facial expressions never change. I don't know how you can gauge pain, anger, excitement. Blatant just kick to the face by the big man. Goes for the pin. Or at least we thought he was going for the pin. He's just looking to pummel Kast some more. Kast looks to be in great shape. Put on probably a good 10 pounds of muscle since we've last seen him. And he's going to need every bit of that extra muscle against 330 plus pounds of Kindred Essex. Now with shoulder tackles in the corner. Referee needs to get in there. Kast now going back to kicks. Needs to break the big man shoulder block. Needs to break the big man down, but when you have that much mass to take down, it is not an easy task. Kindred now goes for a choke. Very few people in World Big Time Wrestling able to defeat Kindred Essex, even fewer by pinfall. Kindred literally, I don't know if he even cares about winning or losing. It looks like he just cares about hurting people. Kast doing what he can, goes for a kick, kicks him right in the face. Only takes Kindred down to a knee. Kast into the ropes. Goes for another shoulder tackle. Kindred doesn't really move. Another shoulder tackle. Kindred still on his feet. And diving shoulder tackle takes the big man off his feet finally. What he needs to do is keep Essex on the mat if he has any chance of securing a pinfall victory. But Kast is clearly tired, as anyone would be. Crowd getting behind Kast. Nip up. It's all fancy and flashy, but kid, you got to stay on this big man. Kindred now going to the top. Hopefully he throws out something. Frog splash. Hopefully that's enough to keep him down for 3. Referee out of position. Kast getting up. That just might be inexperience. And what do... Bennett Cole, the black sheep Bennett Cole coming out to the ring, attacking Kast. We saw at our last show, Bad Blood, Bennett Cole, he came out and attacked Big Jim Anderson for seemingly no other reason than he could. He's attacking Kast now. Once again, what I can only assume is no reason other than he can. Kast longtime friend and manager Grizzly Brown at ringside trying to get the referee to do something. But against these giants, I don't know what you can do. And here comes Big Jim Anderson swinging a stick. He's got a Singapore cane. It's Kindred with a cane. Delayed response. I don't even know if Kindred registers pain. Bennett Cole goes to the outside of the ring. Jim Anderson making sure Kast is all right. Jim Anderson and Bennett Cole have a matchup later on tonight. I have to assume that this match is thrown out. It looks like the challenge has been thrown out for our next event, March 3rd. Tag team action.
I came here for a fight, not a rape. How about you and me get it on right now? Come on, big boy.
Like I said, this matchup scheduled for later on tonight, but it sounds like Jim Anderson doesn't want to wait. He wants Bennett Cole right now. Bennett Cole taking off his coat. I don't think he wants to wait either. Matchup I personally been looking forward to. Two big men looking to throw heavy bombs at one another. I don't know if that referee's going to be able to get that Singapore cane away from Jim Anderson. If I was the referee, I wouldn't try. Jim Anderson puts the cane down, gets attacked. Bennett Cole shoulder blocks to the midsection. We have a matchup right now. Big Jim Anderson, Bennett Cole, their issues go back to bad blood. Right now, Bennett Cole using every bit of that massive frame to take it to Jim Anderson. Big Jim Anderson, no small man by any stretch. Bennett Cole charges, misses. Jim Anderson now throwing fists. I know closed fists are usually illegal in professional wrestling, but if I'm the referee here, I'm letting it go. We're now outside the ring. Takes a fan's, is it a beer bottle? Definitely have interactive wrestling here when you go to a World Big Time Wrestling event. Wrestlers looking for fan participation in any way, shape, or form. Other places you see fans just sitting on their hands waiting for the show to end. Not here. Bennett Cole. Jim Anderson pins him against the post. Referee doesn't seem to be too interested in a count out here. Wants to give the fans their money's worth. They paid to see a fight. They're gonna get a fight. As you see jam-packed Skyway Rec Center. WBW giving you the action you deserve. This is why we're the mark of excellence in professional wrestling. Looks like we're finally getting the wrestling back into the wrestling ring. Who'd have thought? Jim Anderson throwing fists. Hooks him. DDT, got all of it. 2 count only. Gonna see a lot of big, heavy maneuvers in this one. A lot of power wrestling out of these two. Bennett Cole picks the big man up, sidewalk slam. 2 count. You're not gonna see a lot of chain wrestling. You're not gonna see any moonsaults. You're just gonna see 2 big men pound the living hell out of one another. And at the pace they're going, this is not going to last too long. Bennett Cole scoops him up, slams him straight down. Lackadaisical pin. Not surprised at the 2 count there. Hook the leg. Jim Anderson is not going to get pinned with one hand on his chest. Bennett Cole looking at his handiwork, thinking, how am I going to put this big man away? Got a front face lock on Jim Anderson. Jim Anderson rolls out of it, whips him, ducks the clothesline. That's what we call a lariat, and that's what we call a victory for Big Jim Anderson. Like I said, big men throwing big moves. Something's got to give. Jim Anderson gets a measure of revenge over his problems with Bennett Cole that originated from our last event. I'm pretty sure we have not seen the last of this rivalry. He's won the battle. We've yet to see who's won this war.